Okay, what's up, my Lillians? I hope you have a good time. So, basically, it's Stardew Valley's 10th anniversary today, so, yay! I just even kept onto my promise and then do an anniversary stream of sorts. And anyway, have you even just tried to be aware? Have you even aware of what concern I have in mind for the 1.7 update? It's pretty much like, oh my sweet. Yeah, so that's pretty much like that's just gonna drive me batshit insane. That's pretty much like that's what may drive me batshit insane. No! I actually do not want to just abandon my abstinence. Why do you think that I'm just abstain from Stardew for all the time during this very abstinent? I'm pretty much like I just gonna abstain from one particular bachelor, no, nothing more. And so I also heard that Clint and Sandy were made romanceable. Pretty much like if I heard that Sandy is romanceable, then pretty much I don't feel pretty much surprised. But if I heard that once I heard that Clint is romanceable, good lord. Good lord, I pretty much like I nearly died from I pretty much like I nearly died. I was literally almost like in hawk heaven every time I repeat the words of Clint's gonna be romanceable in 1.7. So pretty much all my plans I'm gonna have for now is just playing as a Toho character with affiliation with mining and caves or blacksmithing, and once 1.7 drops, I mean start a new save file around that. Okay, let me wait on whatever I'm trying to have in mind. Yeah, probably, but you know, and everything is everything, anything is just anything, just don't rush upon that. I definitely also need to not rush me, because yeah, with this amount of okay, here we go. I'm also planning to just play as Kikyo yeah, okay, that name is just pretty much like it's a mouthful to say, so it's just like Kikyo from Infinite Blade Pavilion, pretty much a solo Toho fan game. So wow, I'm just gonna try to play at her if I'm romancing Clint, because pretty much like it's all in-game reasons. So I pretty much I cannot say more for sure. Or if you actually just want to do some crazier she's. If you want some crazier shit, then pretty much I just gonna have no option but to, yeah, play as this. It's Saraka from Mystical Power Plant and Trifocuser. And, she's a fallen angel after all, so pretty much like, that's pretty much like one of the craziest prospects I have ever have. Okay. Maybe I just shouldn't just stop flexing about Toho fan characters for now. And just get into the work. Right away. Just hope everything is gonna be fine. Here we go. Just see what's gonna be in this whole freestyle playthrough. Maybe I have more gameplay freedom here, but as always, I always plan before I actually just starting a new gameplay. That's just whoa. You think these characters are cute? That's the same. And I just only think the same because pretty much like if people just gonna pay attention more to Toho fan works, as well as pretty much like Toho fan works with mostly original lore, pretty much like the world's gonna be a better place. Like not the world in its whole entirety, but the whole Toho fandom. Me? Yeah, pretty much like that's a good compliment, I must say. And pretty much like as I'm waiting for the game to come to load, pretty much like I'm gonna have some more things to yap. Well, pretty much like up to now the fandom pretty much like they are hating on Clint for some reason. I just simply like cannot even just try to comprehend like why he is just getting so much hate. That's not fair. And oh, if you actually even have a chance, have you even just tried to download every single mod on the mod list on the last stream? I mean, last Stardew stream this week, maybe because like, yeah, this Sunday we're gonna do that save file again. So yeah, make sure that you actually just download all the mods so that we can actually start a multiplayer save together. Even though it's no longer Valentine's Day, so I cannot even just try to. Wait, what did I even try to say? But maybe actually try to just do some basic stuff. Oh my goodness, I don't even understand why the freak it just make me maybe darn goddamn Poland. Some of these are not available. Which mods do you say are not available or something? Maybe I should even try to double check before I actually just try to list all the mods because pretty much like everything is just, well, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, just take your time as you're checking your stuff. Okay, so pretty much like now. Just let's get going with it. You see? Oh, okay, I think that's a coffee link. I think that's, you know, that's obtainable from coffee, so I think that's, you know, that's gonna only be obtained from coffee, so if I have a time, I'm just gonna dig that up again. And actually, in fact, that mod list generator actually skip mods are actually available only through coffee, so yeah. Should better check that. What server will link? If you have a time, and pretty much you can actually just try to tell me which, or maybe just drop me a message down on DMs for the X post announcing the stream. Oh, surely it is. Actually, I got 10 parsnips in this tribe. Although I just aiming for like 10 quality, like 5 quality, gold quality parsnips. But that's it's kind of far-fetched for me now. Coffee. I mean, that's side where you donate. I mean, where you can actually set a donation and stuff. That's apart from Patreon and something. Whoa. Really this? No. No. In fact, that actually the mods actually offer on coffee is because they're free they're free to download. So yeah, just feel free. Just feel free to download it without any regrets, any paywalls or whatever. The only limitation is that whether you are willing to download mods off coffee or not. That's kind of like an inconsistent thing to do. But in our records, I pretty much like I have to just try to do my own typical work for the day, digging up spots and doing my own daily course. Maybe. I completely forgot about one more crucial thing. Maybe not. I guess I cannot do so. Like, if I share a Google Drive link, then pretty much that's not allowed under most of the community roles in the Stardew Valley official Discord. So, nah. So if I have a time, I mean, if I basically have the time, I'm just much just gonna try to dig out all every single mod I have in that profile and hand it to you. It's just gonna take you some time. It take us some time though, but there's no other way. If we want to be respectful. Yeah, surely. Even though I don't think this is currently this is not a time for me to just form a Discord right now. And also speaking of like the 1.7 hype surrounding Sandy and Clint, yeah, should I try to make it a point to just try to get something to Clint for the next few days, or just gonna hit the mines until I do? Whoa! Okay, why you say it? Why you say I'm not a merciful angel? I... Maybe you just try to be over dramatic in some aspect. But all in all, the better just started to look up information on my fiancé for this file. Unless you want to do some mortality 333 bots. Okay. Fine. Maybe I should just gonna... get along with just move along to the Boobliate or something. Because pretty much I don't know. I don't know about any odds and ends surrounding this. Whoa. Just gonna keep breaking rocks until I do. Oh my lord. Sometimes when you know her, metalhead, you're lucky when you're cute. Oh. It's just simply a weird compliment to me, but shit. I just hit by a freaking slime! Oh my lord! I hate this experience. I was about to just try to strike something else, but ended up doing something. Oh! Oh! And what the oh my lord! I didn't forget it! Getting attacked by a slime actually do that to me every single freaking time. Sometimes getting carried away by mining to the point that I forgot that there are slimes mushing me at every corner. It's besieged at 8 corners, man. Lesser thing. Okay, I'm sorry, pretty much like I don't even know like how to make the bread stop glowing. So that's kind of like a minor oof from my own end. Either me being humorous or not. It just kind of these things in normal means or normal terms. As, you know, you cannot just be explain things like that. Meanwhile, I also have to try to deal with the clerical combat while I try to descend down the mines. Or maybe I'm gonna chicken out this run and then go back and then meet my own bay. Whoa. Maybe not. I mean, maybe yes, maybe no, but I try to keep it as vanilla as possible. Like I don't install any expansion mods, so it should be safe to go. And just keep the game to most of its basics. And to be frank, actually it's just the only mods that actually alter the game contents is just, you know, start to add new content, but not like full blown, full ass expansions. Wait, why do you mean my anniversary patch? I'm getting kind of confused. Oh, let's see what's in the bulletin board. Oh, nah. I actually just went through the whole store without you taking out anything to do. Oh shit. This is just kind of ironic on my own end. I also need to just try to track down where the heck is that she is. 1.7? 1.7 is not out yet, man! It's just... concerned him to say that 1.7 is in the works. He did not mean that he's gonna release it today or something. You might be actually mixing up words or yeah. Why are you just making some false assumption? It may be taking like at least a few months or in worst case scenario a few years before we can actually get into 1.7. Here we are in 1.6.15. So maybe at this pace, I think at least we're gonna maybe sneak into next year or the end of this year. At the very least for 1.7. Or at least it seems. Because pretty much like I'm gonna be pretty much yeah. Yeah! It might take years between the Stardew Valley update to release like a new one. Ah, shit. I was doing some fishing code for Demetrius, but sometimes the RNG just play a nasty trick on me if I want to do this fish for a specific thing if I want to do so. Or so saying because I'm pretty much getting redundant on stacks. Whoa! Nah. Sometimes I just kind of try to end up fishing junk, even though I actually just try to set my fishing rod at the hard as possible, distance possible. Oh my lord! Is this even some nasty jokes? Just rotten. Whatever, man. Or maybe I try to fish on a low luck day. Oh, finally fish, but nah, that's not what I need. That's not what I need. That's not what I need. It's just even better for me to just try to eat something. Maybe sacrifice this leek because why not? Because we basically already need for energy for long haul fishing, but just make sure that the largemouth bass is always available, or else I'm just gonna be toast. And also to make sure that I don't even catch a glimpse of whoever is gonna go for the lake. At around 6 p.m. in the evening. Oh, a river jelly! Pretty much like we're just gonna take our every single advantage possible to eat it. Also get some energy and maximum stamina even though we don't even have any food to replenish the stamina food as of late. Just waiting. And oh, just hope he's gonna be a large mouth. Oh no. Why the frig is just even getting only some nasty rays, mateys. Wizardry in me. Or so it seems. Gotta dehydrate. Oh my lord. Such low reflexes. I'm not being kind of dramatic, but at least I have something to do. Two moonbeams at one. In order to say that I'm not that lucky to just fish two moonbeam in one try. But to... Ah, shit. Time's running out. We'll just try to talking... I mean... Oh my lord! Okay, I have to divert my sights away from him or else I just gotta relapse from the whole addiction phase. Ah. If not today, then maybe tomorrow. Because pretty much like we only have 2 days to do this kind of quest. And anyway, if you ever actually offer a chance to romance anyone in the game, who you choose? Yeah, I have pretty much like I just gotta try to pull off every single stats possible, but just ignore this guy pretty much like I just don't want to just try to mess up with this shit. Ha. You want to marry me in a save file? I mean, you want to marry me, even though I'm pretty much I'm engaged to. Yeah. This? Yeah. I think pretty much like I need to just try to give you some stuff on the wiki to help you get started. Or else because I don't have nothing else to even say about this anything anymore. Whoa! Very farmers to speedrun getting the star drop. I think it's the same, or maybe there's some difference. 187 is just gonna try to be alone. Kind of on different league on my own. I'm definitely okay. I'm definitely okay. I'm not brain dead. I'm not doing anything insane, I swear. And on another note, pretty much like I'm just gonna try to do something for the anniversary after I hear some news that made me go batshit insane. Okay, let me check. Okay, let me stop a while and read. I don't think we need 14 hearts with a villager to get a star drop. I think it's like 12.5 hearts. A bit earlier than that. But since in my first save, I pretty much like I got this kind of easily with Sebastian once I know what he actually likes. So pretty much a win-win. So pretty much like that's a zero sum. It did take times, but I always just never regret looking up the wiki to know what he likes. In Fields of Mystery, on the other hand, pretty much like I'm not. I'm just totally run blind without any guide, unless I just find some user compiled guides, because pretty much like the game's not gonna leave early access until like sometime in 2026, or even in the worst case scenario later than that. It's just gonna take me some effort to just try to do anything. Yeah, it's 12.5, not 14. I think you might mistaken 14 somewhere. Maybe it's from an old update or something. Oh, so pretty much you're gonna have fun doing whatever you want. Also, I pretty much I just wanna try to do my own thing today. I'm all aware that I'm pretty much I'm kinda local in this one aspect. Yeah. Even though it's pretty much like I'm just gonna try to make my own save. This stage just trying to focus on ascend to the mine as deep as possible in every single run. Whoa. Wow! Thankfully a rainy day, so I don't even have to water my crops for now. And also pretty much like I just gonna try to need to go and touch my touch my chicken, collect the produce, and pretty much go to Marnie's for some stock. And that's just a few of my own of today's priorities. If not, then pretty much like I don't even know what to say. Just gonna hate it if there's some crops that actually allow only be able to harvest with the side. And hey, but at least I got some good money earlier on. Like selling a batch of these actually earned me that much money. Whoa. I'm pretty much I'm doing some gameplay right now. Okay. Oops. Okay. We are expecting technical difficulties. We are expecting technical difficulties right now, so yeah, pretty much don't fret. Don't fret. Don't fret, to be fair. Don't fret. Sometimes I pretty much like I can be some goofy goober and stuff. There! So there you go. Yeah, so pretty much in here. Okay, oopsie. I pretty much like I forgot something before the stream. I just kind of in a hurry because my manager is back in college, so she don't even have time to double check on things. So sorry for that. I just hope we are gonna be less forgetful as time goes on. Whoa. Sorry about that. And I hope that you're not gonna fuss over anything else. Ever since we got pretty much like everything. Every time I change my stream layout, I just have problems with setting up things back like it used to be. Whoa. Yeah, that was quick. So now everything is visible, so yeah, hope you enjoy it. And now pretty much like I feel kind of strange. I feel kind of rather absurd, like, why the freaking actually... Oh, never mind. I realized that if I enter studio mode with an OBS, then I can just keep the whole current streams keep going on. It's okay, and I completely forgot I also need to buy some hay for my chicken. I mean, just only one chicken, but hey. If I don't feed it, then pretty much like must be a psychopath or something. Yeah. Must be like that. And in either case, just go with the flow. Ah, no, that's... Nah. Sometimes I forget that... Sometimes I forget to do whatever course I have in mind. So there. You see how have you been satisfied right now? Oh, so nice. Oh, here we go. If I don't even have anything else to do, then the only logical thing I do is just to fish and get some pocket money after that. Oh, man! I completely forgot about yesterday's mission to fish out a largemouth bass. Oh, you're back! And I pretty much like magic point out the noopsie that I had from the beginning of the stream up until now. And so, there you go! Now you have a gameplay screen. It's pretty much like I changed my stream layout recently, so I don't even know what to react. Whoa. Yeah, I was playing, but for some reason, when I changed my stream layout, I forgot to set my own game capture source to the game. Yeah, should be that. Wow. Yeah, if you hear the game audio, then pretty much I'm playing. I think I'm the kind of person who really needs post-it notes pasted all over my monitor just to remind me of stuff. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, just pretty much don't fret though. I'm just gonna take everything else seriously. And just keep fishing and fulfill the Demetrius quota. Oh, what cave jelly? I mean, no, river jelly. Oh, sometimes I mix up the name of the jellies. Every single once in a while. Na 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 na. Wow. And here we go. Just hope it's gonna be nah. Either I have to eat that fish or just gonna sacrifice it for my own dignity. Or sacrifice a few slots and let it slide. Oh, here we go. Uh, this one is not head compatible. Okay, pretty much like as soon as March rolls in, I will try to compensate for that. But first, I need to just try to focus on catching this largemouth bass first. Oh, and now I have something to present to Demetrius. Let's see if we need to talk to him. Oh, we need to talk to him first to return our bounty or something. Well, and thankfully, like he's one of the easiest NPCs to track. He just in one or a few places. In one. He don't even wander any too far from that, so yeah. We just need to redeem this price ticket right away. We are on the way to redeem this price ticket and feel like, oh, this is the fruit of our hard work. Okay. Now I feel like I'm stopping being silly. Difficulty is impossible. So let's redeem it and whoa! 12 carrot seeds! And the only thing I'm only missing is that either talk to Abigail for the day or something. Ah, yeah. What do you want? Oh my lord! Just one quest after another. I feel like that's kind of ironic. Nothing. What's going on with you? I'm just gonna try to take this place upside down and take anything aspect of this. I definitely don't even have time for Japper with Abigail, but just escort her all the way to the saloon or wherever she's going. But just even pray that she's not gonna loiter around in the sewer for no particular reason. Wait, didn't I just mention my name or something? Or maybe my memory is wiped somehow? This is pretty much like... That's one of the hacking of a wild goose chase I'm having. Yeah? What do you actually really want in here? Whoa! And here we go! What? Such a classic response. Ah. We just not gonna try to waste our time on arcade games. But first, maybe what if we just gonna try to stop by and get some food, or simply put... Oh, nah. I better gotta try to sell these good produce. Either back in my farm or... Yeah, on that table over there. On that market table over there. Wait! Why? She's usually one of the least likely persons to like bacon or any meat product for whatever matter. But I must be sure that... and no matter what I would do, just gonna give it to Alex. Yeah. And yeah, nut butter, pretty much like I don't even know how granola she is, but at least there's an excuse for me to make some nut butter and load on her, or I just stockpile it in my home and wait for things to happen. And so, pretty much like whatever you're doing, just try to do something to pass the time or whatever it is, for better, for the better or worse. Wait, sometimes I cannot even just try to comprehend the fact that at times my crops have irregular growth. I also need to just try to have a steady will need to, fill in every single empty space in my crop field so that the dirt won't become until. And, I just even simply forgot that whatever I do, and just don't forget to empty out my pockets before I can actually do something else. Wow! Even though my progress to 1,000 gold is pretty much like it's kind of slow in the save, though. But at least I got some support from this because I have more gameplay freedom. So I can do almost whatever I want with this save. Unless I just want to offer some mechanical complex reason. Because, yeah, I will not even just try to express it and you simply just try to get a point of this thing though. Whoa! Maybe I just wanted to hit it for a fish or something. Wow, hey! Nice! Maybe just a normal fish, but at least it's still worth it. And meanwhile, I just want to try to take a trek down the forest and see whatever goods I actually can pick up and give it to a gift, like to you know who, given what I have been yapping earlier. And also pretty much like on another note, I'm just pretty much like I'm very, 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 very hungry for the prospect of, just streaming like the whole week straight or so with an upcoming event that I'm having. Nah. Everywhere I see it's just on the regular dandelions and stuff. Or a wild strawberry, but I don't think that shit is universally liked. Because if I give wild fruits to some villagers, pretty much they don't wanna like it. Like they just think wild fruits and stuff are just low effort gifts, even though it should be the other way around. Whoa. It's kind of late here. No, I pretty much gonna back out to my farm and get some produce until I can actually just, Well, nah. I just not gonna try to count it, but for more sure than not, I just gonna try to pick up whatever item is good out there and just chuck it to the citizen or whatever. Or denizens or villagers, whatever term you actually favor. Whoa. And here we go. Whoa. It's even the blacksmith actually likes some normal stuff, I guess. Just admit it, Clint. I know that you might actually just throw away some crafts and then they just gonna really gorge every single possible. Okay, I was so trying to tell myself looking at the livers walking in the opposite direction of me. And radio. Hey. Will you just even mind if you... Oh, okay. Is it just me or I just see something? I just see something walking through the trees. There's just even some logics that... There's just even some insane sort of logic that sometimes just prevent me from picking up goods like usual. Or... maybe not. Oh! Yeah, you're pretty sure have a lot of work to do. And I also have a lot of work to do. Like, I already teased earlier that in March I will have I'll stream a marathon if I have the time. And it always makes sense in the case of that. Oh, nah. Oh, shit, I forgot. I forgot the cooking show. I forgot the cooking show. Oh, man. I must be more diligent from now on. I know, it's still the weekdays, isn't it? Okay, now you just want to take it whenever. If I try to take the shits down here, pretty much like all the soil get untilled. I mean, not all the soil, but some of them. And that's kind of annoying, I must say. Yeah, pretty much like good luck with everyone's else job, because sometimes if I get assigned a no job, then pretty much like there's a chance I'm not gonna finish it as intended. Whoa, an egg! Oh, I always support you, but to be fair, I don't even know how, so I need some more time to just try to think of the other ways to support you. Either directly or indirectly. Whatever is it, the man, brother man, whatever I'm calling you. And pretty much like there's a tip that you can actually do at work. Maybe you just gonna take it to the grain of salt, but it's still gonna worth it as always or something. Yeah. Potato? Nah, like why? Even if I'm so cash straps on stuff. Oh, now I almost forgot that I actually need to just try to donate to the spring crop bundle, so there. I should really get some potatoes. I mean, not exactly potato, but potato seeds, like the ones I actually use. The ones that we use to plant a potato. I mean, they might be not actually potato seed, but potato tubers. Scientifically speaking. In other way possible, then I pretty much gonna keep on going and fish. Whoa! Yeah. Have a good time, even though you take so many breaks that I just hope that you have a good time even just doing a break, because now I'm just gonna keep on yapping and doing some own tangents on this. Gonna ask me out. Whoa! But two daffodils in one go. That's Senchi, how much you trying to say? And let's go in. And bye. Let me see. Pretty much like I always need like a 10 or 15 pack of parsnip seeds every time I'm just gonna need to do so, or forget the last shred of my own dignity and just donate stuff to sell stuff to Pierre. Because I don't even know if I'm actually being insane, critically insane in the brain or not, but there's a lot of things that actually I cannot even just try to control my own stat. Anyway, we just better gonna head back to our farms and plant all these seeds I just bought. Or in the case of the green bean, then a starter. Or the kit that you actually use to... the kit that you use to grow the plant itself. Well, one down. I guess pretty much we're gonna need to expand our farming plot. For real. I mean, not exactly expand, but we'll just free up some space. And I have even no freaking clue, like why. Like, why did the path suddenly become purple? Are there some modern interference or interference with this? Yeah, let me just try to gonna check. It's always good for me to double check stuff. Maybe there's something else. That's just even kind of redundant, so I just want to try to tap on stuff. I don't think I actually have. I don't think I actually have a mod like Cute Valley and stuff, so I don't think that's Cute Valley's fault. Whoa! And that is great. And just going on with this kind of thing. And on the meanwhile, I'm getting so fired that whatever I'm doing is just gonna be taken as face value. Placing the path on this boring. Placing the path and make sure that everything is such as they thought. Oh, nah. Can I actually place a path here? So I'm just gonna clear some weeds. Yeah. Pretty much a normal kind of weed, not that kind of weed that like many of people here actually just kind of expect. And just chop down some trees so that I actually can get some extra wood to build more paths. Whoa, that was quick. Even though that's kind of slower, like than what I'm used to in most other saves. Nah. But it won't even hurt to just try to craft some fence or something. Maybe just gonna try to take me 2 trees until I actually just try to finish my own setup. And actually a single tree can yield me a single tree at this point actually yield me 9 fences. If that's what actually you're aiming for. Maybe just try to craft whatever I want. Just craft whatever I want, really. Because I have no roles, just gonna try to be me. I'm just totally smoke out Logan in this whole thing. And also, speaking of which, in the wake of the news of Sandy's romance in 1.7, who's gonna be with me on romancing Sandy, even though I'm not gonna be in that train. I'm on the Clint train, so that's to compensate or even just to be grateful for the fact that Concernment didn't make the wizard romanceable in 1.7. Because if he do, then I'm all but cooked in my own main save. Keep on watering and see whatever can naturally just yield from here. I don't even know whatever I need to say in this whole situation. This is just kind of screw up in all matters, I must say. Yeah. And, geez. Oh, this actually just made me like reduced to near exhaustion. And it's kind of like not a good thing for me, at the very least. Okay, just gonna try to eat a pizza as we'll see. Just gonna try to eat a pizza and restore some energy, and then I'm kind of good to go. Whoa! And also need to make sure like where Abigail is currently. Every single day! Nah! I'm not gonna follow her footsteps to that whole wretched place, like for now. Maybe after I finish my actions, I'm gonna go to that place, because why? You see? Just look at her. Yeah, she's at that dreaded den, the den of sin, the den of temptation, the den of Satan, whatever, man. I cannot. Maybe, this is irony, just don't take it seriously, but You know, I'm just really trying too so hard to just abstain from the one I usually love the most. To ridiculous degrees, I must even try to say. No matter how ridiculous this might seem, then I just can't try to take it for granted or a number of reasons given. Just gonna pick clean of this whole, yeah, of those whole mountains area forageable for now, and then I just gonna try to make a whole celebration scene with it. All out celebration of making money and stuff, even though I'm not going to do the JoJo route for obvious reason, because who even needs this? Who even needs the JoJo route when you have a more wholesome alternative? And so on another note, oh, just as I was speaking, you're back. Because I'm gonna have fun and then wait until, okay, they're just gonna scam out of, no, nah, that's not okay. So okay, let's talk to her. Why are you actually worrying over your dad's dinner? What do you think he's gonna cook? Amanita mushroom for whatever shits and giggles it is. I'm not a freaking damn gigolo or whatever that makes me feel like this, but just gotta escort the baby until I can actually grind enough friendship with her lazy. And pretty much this is just kind of get ridiculous as time goes on. So I just try to follow her coattails until something happens. Either this is kind of logical or illogical depending on the way you actually think about that. I mean, if walking in front of her is not a good idea, so just gonna escort her from the side. Whoa! Let's see how much friendship that we can achieve from this. Because why not? Let me see, let me check. Oh! Almost 1 heart with her! Nice! Nice, nice. And just keep on cheesing, and then we gonna figure out what's the best of the best out of everything. And also on another note, I just sell whatever I found back in the mountains. And if possible, I'm just gonna try to give these 2 cats a fish. Cause why not? So hey, so what are the plans for? What are the plans for whatever class I'm going to try preparing, or maybe it's just even some tensions I have off my head. Maybe I'm just even referring to my own experimentation of other farming sims during the month of March, or even just a whole period of absence, or even maybe just further beyond that. What do you mean? Why do you mean that I am a cat? I mean, I have cats as my own animal motors, but that's not the case. I'm actually not a cat or whatever. I just like cats because reasons. Whoa! Well, I must even just try to clarify one thing. If I'm really a cat, then pretty much like if if you throw a fish at me, then I just gonna snap at it, and I just enjoy head pats. But although me as of now actually really enjoy head pats. I don't even just try to feel like what are the sons of just try to getting out harvesting algae. Apart from using it for fish ponds and stuff. Whoa! And thankfully, oh! Oh my lord! You have a giant carrot here! Imagine that you actually talked to a cat and I didn't know. Pretty much like, even if I'm not a cat, and I will be your cat. Because soft and fluffy, if it's soft and it's fluffy, then it must be a cat. Nothing. What? What do you mean by embarrassing? Sometimes people just talk to animals and they don't even feel embarrassed at all. Because it's basically their own thing. Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no, but more than surely enough. I would just simply love you. I would just simply love to like have cats in heaven or whatever. I mean, not dead cats, but something else different entirely. Whoa! Nice! We get some flowers for selling. For the lack of a better word. And okay, I got this giant carrot, so I should even try to harvest and see how many we get. Whoa! Nice! 11 carrots! Even though there's one stray carrot over there. And heck yes! If I just harvest 12, the large carrot, the giant carrot, and then the smaller carrots surrounding it. Now I could just even try to make I could make a bit of a decent cash with it. But I must even ask you one question. Would you even feel the same embarrassment if you learn now that you're interacting with an angel even though you don't see me? In fact, it's because only some people can actually see me. If I'm not being kind of redundant about this. Maybe this is a yes or maybe this is a no. It's depending on how I think about this. Yeah, sort of like that. Some people can actually see specific beings like angels and ghosts and something. And they can speak to them. But the two other people's eyes, then they seem to not even talk to anything at all. That's the point. Sure, but just make sure that you're not actually seeing the shit that you don't want to see. Nah, I'm just not gonna try to check out the trash can. I'm just not gonna check out the trash can. Whoa! Just gonna drink this cola for a brief speed boost, and just try to find my way to snake myself out of here. What do you mean by invisible texting? Are you just trying to referring to my own figment of imagination or something? I surely shouldn't just try not to comprehend stuff. Or something. I don't even know what's the deal, but I seem to cannot even try to access here, like, for whatever reason. Oh. Of Joe. I just was just trying to find a secret passageway as described on the vanilla wiki. Nah, it's not my imagination. You're actually just trying to speak to me, but as long as you're not actually just trying to see it. Well, Matrix? And oh, speaking of the Matrix in the save, I named my cat Neo. Must be some coincidence, huh? I may be an NPC, but at least a very smart one, I must try to say. NPCs are pretty much like they're one of the best things that come to existence. Either literal NPCs or, that NPC band I'm actually just trying to mention. For utterly no reason in particular. Just throw myself in the oubliette if you even see me, it's just figment or a lie or something. Yeah. Indeed, oh my god! Look at that side, it's almost distract me! Look at that side, it's almost distract me! Maybe I'm just not gonna follow that guy to the beach. I'll just do my own shit because I seriously does not even want to mess or even fuck around with the whole G, good G, easy G, whatever G, because oh, so simply nice, hey, yeah, yes. Let's connect out everything. Another whatever you want to. I just, if I anything, the only thing I would just even want to is just try to just shout to whoever, just try to walk past me. But I cannot say his name because if I say it, I'm just gonna try to break my own abstinence and have to do a batsu. And pretty much like doing a batsu is no fun for me. Heh. Oh, sorry for being dramatic. And even if you are an NPC who like to mess with me, then I would message you in return. Assuming that you're not actually succumbing to my whole dumping turned into real shit. I can just comprehend it. My whole brain is an enigma. I must even just simply try to address in the most mundane way possible. Maybe this is just my own cow and getting going into one of the greatest mysteries ever, or isn't it just a weird thing of a nucleate? Oh, if that's the case, then I might just come to you at night and maybe point an empty glitz of night and whoever who tries to piss me off. But hey, you are not the kind of person who would piss me off, don't you? In either way, I'm just gonna keep doing keep to just try to sow these seeds and I'm good to go. And so if any level receipts and other than just pocket them in my chest. So what do you actually do if you got a chance to actually so what do? You actually interact with an angel and then they bless you with RNG luck. No! You're not messing with me, then pretty much like I'm just gonna try to make I'm just gonna spot one of the most weirdest she's ever. So with the news of Clint becoming romanceable, then pretty much like I just even know that once he's fully romanceable at 1.7, then the fandom's hate towards him just gonna die down. Because that's just gonna better, because I treat every NPC as the same. Unless it's a romanceable NPC, because I have some bias towards whoever I want to romance. Nah. If I want to fashion, I have to just stay away from the person I want to abstain. You care. Here we go. It's just as natural as I expected. Sometimes nature took its own course, sometimes it's not. And sometimes the RNGs give me some weird shit that I cannot even try to understand. Whoa! Wow! A frozen geode! Ah, that's nice! Sometimes we can actually rely on treasure chests to get some really good sheets out there. And how? Whoa! Maybe kawaii mods just only stand for asterisk only. But if you actually want romance, then pretty much you need NPC romance expansion mods. These are like maybe not exactly romantic event expansion mod, but you know, mods that actually add more to an NPC art events so that you can actually get more context or even character development or whatever with that NPC. I'm just so rooting for for an immersive Elliot romance mod so that I can actually play whatever safe items I will be playing next stream with no regrets. Oh, what's pretty much I'm gonna give you? Oh, yeah, pretty much you need to just stay away from not safe for work mods for obvious reason. Because pretty much like if we just gonna do not safe for work mods, then it's just gonna be what? We're pure chaos. And plus, if we just use a not safe for work mod in the street, then we might get banned, we might get flagged, and that's a huge no. Either way, this ought to be a job for me to try to go down. I mean, go back to my farm and then sell my produce there. 1, 2. But even though this is not impressive in terms of price. Nah. Why do you even just want to just looking into people's pants? Why do you even just want to? Why you just need to get a little pressure of looking into people's pants and see whatever everything it says cross? What? This is just fucking ridiculous. I must say, this is just top tier level queen shit ridiculousness. Whoa, that was quick. They have fun, but in other way. They really have fun in other ways. Everything works in mysterious ways. And that's the ground fruit. Almost everything I actually know of actually function in very mysterious ways. So I cannot actually say everything for sure with certainty. No. I think kids actually just spawn like usual, like after doing that one horizontal tango or something. But for the sake of the game being cozy, then I don't even count on it being just picked on screen or whatever. For the love of being say so and please. Ah. Yes, indeed. In most cozy setting, then you cannot just count on people just having the horizontal tango out in the open for you to witness. Yeah, if you don't want the streams to get flagged, then that's the way to go. That's the safest bet. Of course, my streamers are for 16 years old and up anyway, so I should not even stay away from R18 plus mods. Or whatever. Or not safe for work mods in general. Even though it won't even stop me joking about weed mods or something, even though I won't even do it because pretty much like everyone has standards. In one area, weed is legal, in another area, they're not. So I'm not gonna take risks even if it's for 420. Maybe like I'm not sure about the odds, but in theory, it might be acceptable in some ways. But I must not say for sure, or else I just might just even sound like a chump. For doing this. And in all respects, whatever I'm actually doing for the day is just, yeah, you know, tackling two things. And pretty much like that's what we actually done with this video. We just wanted to explore another save file and whatever. Maybe not a very important one, but you know, you can actually surely get a point. Yes? What do you actually want? Yeah, just you don't think that you're gonna say hi to this because it's just kind of weird. Yeah, definitely it is. In fact, and my own OHP has a whole tagline describing us nothing like nothing you have ever seen. And truly indeed it is. I'm unlike anything people has ever seen. To be frank. Because sometimes I just be completely batshit insane and nobody can guess my gimmick is. Unless they actually know about my pet peeves and stuff. Yeah. Indeed it is. You can actually just try to look around and see whatever plans I'm having for Stardew and maybe in the future other games like Fields of Mystria, Roots of Pacha and Dinkum as well. And if you actually really wanted, then pretty much like I'm just gonna do some karaoke before we can actually move on to the next save file and after like we finish this week. Just a short karaoke segment, okay? I mean, not exactly a karaoke because pretty much like it has been ages since I do that kind of content. And this is not a karaoke stream, by the way. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna sort of go to town from the mountains. That's pretty much that's one of my first way to doing this kind of event scheduling. Wow. Just gotta be cool, but oh man. He came out at the right time, or even the wrong time. I must try so hard to not be seduced by him. Oh! Yeah! Okay, have fun! Have fun every single freaking time. And here we go. Let's start with this. Even though in the same Abigail is my own fiance. And yay! Plus 1 point for a sapphic romance in this whole run, so... whatever it is, I really should just take notice. Even if I actually beat my own fiance, I would just not gonna take any regrets about that decision either. Because she was just... everyone would be jolly if they have a wife, if she have a wife like me, for whatever reason they're given. Because there's no other words that I can actually use to describe this whole thing. Let's see how many guys can actually try to gather in this whole situation. Whoa, it's just kind of quickie in the whole prospect of it. And I pretty much like I'm just gonna rush my own time and see whatever she's gonna actually try to pull off. And even though I usually average just 9 or 10x in one whole session, so it's pretty much like it's a huge win on my own end. And hey, yeah, that's gotta be good enough. Nice! Even though the prize is just simply a hat, and nothing more. That's pretty much it. That's just gonna kill off all my prospects about this thing. Even though it's not a bad thing though. And maybe that, and I think that's it for this save. It's just enough with this whole shenanigans. Now it's just even time for just having a halftime break. It's halftime. It's halftime. As quote the whole masterpiece by Nasty Nas. Whatever it is, man. Oh, and here we go. Yeah. Why do you actually just even want me to hear me to sing or whatever? Maybe either it's just straight out weird or kind of that. That's just just trying to like it's just kind of defeat my own purpose here. So since it's an anniversary, then pretty much like singing is just my own way to just try to celebrate a whole major celebration for whatever reason it is. Yeah. Just use it. Because I don't even simply know. Yeah, okay, wait for me a bit. Nothing happened. We are just gonna prepare for the whole halftime show. We're gonna prepare for the whole halftime show. And yeah, it's a karaoke performance, so just brace yourself. Just brace yourself for the main event. I mean, not exactly a main event, but it just seems to be likely using that word. Yeah. Indeed it is. And also need to just try to have some time to just like load whatever new sheaves I'm having. Or just add in the course of a few days or a few weeks or whatever time period this. Even though I'm having pretty much like some of the most difficult times just trying to pick up whatever song I have because yeah. That's with just all these songs that pretty much like I haven't even tried to discover them all. Mostly because of some weird reasons. Or whatever there it is. Okay. I just don't do it because I cannot. But you can just try to decide it for me or... Or maybe just gonna go for the safe option because pretty much like I do not need not to waste my time. I need not to waste my time. Really. Okay, get ready for that. Get ready for it. Okay, get ready. Get ready. Okay, nice. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Just getting whole sensory overload with the whole loud stuff. Okay, that's better. I almost melting down because if I just was supposed to do the song all the other 100%, I'm just gonna go deaf. Okay, yeah, let's go. 風に揺られなんかバレ世に導かれ乗れたいた信じれないピース追い出すの当たり前の空の上孤独の好き何度でもないなどけないとかけら What? You actually sending me to rap Snoop Dogg? It's ain't April yet! 涙に奪われ騒いで尻を流れて悩抜いたシーン不辛いピース気が少しの目のファンな意味を超えてすり抜けながら駆け巡るしかに闇一つ光二つはい少し残して報いけないこともたくさんあったけどいくつも乗り気に掘り立ては迷い明日はしだつ願顔を書き換えて寄せ変わる季節のやかに何足りは足りめと知ればいくつもの見知らめいた君との約束思い出が物語はまたに泣かれておやすみさよなら目と知れば夏またく追い出せなかったありがとう僕にとにだEverything is nicer with a solo. That's when I can rest my voice. Unlike those metaphor songs, whatever. 鼻に舞い込んだ汗が色づける闇一つ光二つはい少し残して僕に言えないこともたくさんあったよねいくつものドアを叩いては揺らいて鍵をかけて涙を耳をして移り変わるしたしとしく未熟で苦手な愛求めては大切な腹を澄み合いしばるの長を思い出は物語をあなたに焼かれておやすみさよなら目と知れば集まってく追い出せなかったありがとう僕にとにだひらゆらる季節はまた巡る Okay, actually it's all more down to practice and really not actually get better every time I actually try to sing even though nowadays I barely even sing anymore, so at least it's all more down to luck. And easy does it. Easy does it. Heh. Easy does it, as I always say, but okay, maybe that's just fine, but how about some challenge? How about some challenge for shits and giggles? マグロかけたチェーンソー Well, this one is a medical song, so that means I really so pipe as fuck. Even though I really not even know how to scream, really. Yeah! Because like I just maybe just the faster and more brutal song, but I like it, you know, I don't even know how to sing that probably. 凛としたその黒髪あどけない唇潤んだその瞳柔らかな素肌麦わらない努力星ます誘いで星の輪にする君に刻むたい星で引いて無臭になった鹿で出会ったまぼとぬま 자우신 라흔 만 유매물 쇼쇼 하도 너도 만나가 막으로 캐리 다시 써 밑에 사는 쇼는 네 욕구 수수이자 불어두수 네 조사는ですね Take on you the sad no die fuck you You may could to call outの空空から含めてダイヤの君もキラキラしながら夏はい赤くのスカンダルししめフロルシェイクなんだ天使すぎるがゆえに見しめハードの泥を流しんじゃで自殺が予告むしゃくそやつだった誰目もよかったOkay, I'm not doing good at that. I'm not doing this kind of ground. Match a show, Kodo! Match a show to no one! Match a show to Kante! Match a second no Yoku Maybe I'm not so good at doing this, but I just gonna have it at this! 姿なった君無反応な OK 姿なった君無反応な押して引いてバラバラにしてハワになって言える分だね回ってほとぎ話のようにハイスムゾーナがサバに出し山メイドマグロ蹴り大戦争 Okay, I'm sorry, so pretty much like I just, even though I love this kind of song, I just hate it as well because yeah, I like the skill and pretty much like every time I do it some muggles barking and then they complain about it. Okay, Now I just wish I could have some private space or even just soundproof because yeah, you can surely even just want to know about that. You surely know about that. I hate it. I surely even just totally hate it when I just get some ungrateful muggles just try to rob my own privacy and nice. Just wish. Okay, I wish. Done. Yeah, maybe we should even just try to go for some underrated save file again. And what's the whole matter? Wait! Oh my goodness! Who even put a box on me? Who even put a box on me? To be fair, who even put a box on me? I simply don't even know like, who's even put a box on me. To be fair, that's kind of weird. I must even try to say nah. That's kind of weird. I must say, this is very weird. Nah. Solid Snake? What do you mean by Solid Snake? If that's a person, then pretty much like, I'm not impersonating someone. For show. For definitely deadly show, I don't even know, like, the odds of this. Metal Gear Solid? So that's pretty much like, that's a video game character, so yeah, no thanks, I don't play Metal Gear Solid, so I don't even know what I mean. Just doing after do these things, pretty much like it's just gonna try to either destroy my own throat or something. I surely need to rest after this because I totally overestimate my own self. I'm truly just me. Like sometimes I forgot to just try to do some clean screaming because that's even not. It's weird. It's weird enough. And oh shit, I pretty much am running out of whatever I use to hydrate myself. I sometimes just even don't know like whatever source it is. It's just getting outright weird. But in all aspects, I just yeah. It's just having a blast of singing 2 songs in a row. It's just a sad, but even though, yeah, you know, pretty much like I just associate the song I just sang to to a certain Stardew Valley character. Maybe for no reason in particular, but I guess it should gonna make sense on some matter. And to be fair, even if I have a potential to become a metalcore singer, I think I really need some more time for that. It's just because, well, you know, you can see that I'm actually just not so skilled in that matter either. And oh, hey, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, we gonna let everything slip and going with the flow, with an absolute flow and doing whatever we want to. Hey, oh, this ain't working. This ain't even working. Okay. This is weird. This is weird that this ain't even show up. Wow. Why? This is getting so weird that so maybe I'm just gonna try to do it on my own. Maybe, nah. Nah, I should just try to reverse it back. We gonna reverse it back. And, hey, there you go. And now our problems are solved. We just gonna start this whole underrated playthrough until the end of the stream, obviously. Truly it is, even though I'm ain't even trained. I'm actually just most of the time I sing metalcore, it's just always like I'm winging it. And I know it's gonna be bad for my vocal cords, but I just gonna take no chance. I just try to be too hard to just try to emulate whoever I'm trying to do it here. And and for no reason in particular. That's what I actually try to do. That's what Skinny Pim would true. Nah. Sometimes I just mix up some rap sheets and stuff while discussing totally unrelated topics. My randomness is actually what makes me feel like that. I'm so completely random. And also speaking of Metal Gear Solid, there was a time that pretty much like I was saying someone. I mean, I pretty much like I go and then I have. Okay, I need to think what I'm trying to say next, but the basics is that I was friends with someone and then for some time they sent me a lot of Slayer gifts and stuff, and pretty much like, oh, like, shit, I just gotta eat up all vampire lore whenever I can. Oh, here comes the time. Pretty much like I'm just gonna let the local science man set up camp for whatever in the cave. Let me see where we're gonna get into it. Oh! And compared to whatever we have in our saves, and this one is pretty much just kind of established. So I have no hassle just trying to set it up. Oh! And what's the perk of it? Wait, what? You can actually get an asparagus from a mixed seeds. I don't even, but maybe yes, maybe no, because I don't even know like if I actually have kind of a mixed seeds or not. Whoa. But that's fine because that may be either fine or not. As long as you are actually there. Whoa! And it seems like the later we are in the game, the easier we can actually get into nothing. And you can actually just even try to guess like what sort of pop culture Easter eggs I did use for this save file. Maybe perhaps it's something tied to a bigger media franchise, but yeah, a lesser known spin-off, so I don't think you guys actually know about this. And this actually requires some arbitrary linking with this Toho fan character lore. And also assuming that you actually are well-versed in Toho fan lore as well. To be fair, really. Every time I just even try to play on a farm before I can actually get some sprinklers working, then how I do is just spend like almost a quarter of a whole morning to water all my crops. I mean, not a quarter of a whole morning. That's just because it's an extremely short time span. But I mean like a quarter of a whole daytime to just like a whole AM hours. And just to help water my own crops. Usually like I would finish all the work before, I mean at exactly or shortly after everyone opened their shop and start their own days. Well, maybe except for a few NPCs, but 9 AM is the general rule for opening and whatever for most our NPCs. Oh! There's just enough buckwheat seeds to cover the area of crops we just harvest. And that's such a nice thing. And if possible, to be much like I just try to do wrapping sometimes because why not? Absolutely, why not? Absolutely, why not? Oh my goodness, this is just even dealing whole number to my own throat. If only I actually take my proper training beforehand, either whatever it is. And here we go. I just gotta try to give people the best stuff ever. And also on my way to just try to romance my boo at the entry of the mines. Or whatever it is. Because who even cares if we actually just try to literally solo it out. Wow, nice. And I pretty much like I have some inquiries on whoever actually is throwing rocks in Linus 10. Because if it's actually some weird cheese, then that's I just try to count on it. And on the meanwhile, I just try to cheese my own moment with Mateo for a while. Just move around. Maybe I just want to stay with him for a no hour. And that's pretty much that's when he's gonna leave the mines. Maybe just here for a whole day. What? Hey! Glad you actually come in. But although it's pretty like, are you actually attracted to me singing metal and stuff or something else? Good. Whatever time zones you are, I'm just pretty much like I'm just doing my own things in Stardew. But here I just try to cheese an underrate save file because as of late the RNGs hasn't even just really get into that. So screw it. I'm just gonna do it on my own for my own accord. Wow! That's the first song actually just more like pop rock though, but the second one is metalcore. But anyway, metalcore can be considered a subgenre of metal, so why not? I pretty much I can do this shit in just one run. Even though I'm not actually exactly a metalcore singer because if I do scream and pretty much like after that, my throat's gonna be getting extreme torture. If you know what I mean, but with that. Extreme torture on a throat. Nah. I'm just not gonna try to deal shit with the rock crab. Oh. The only thing I can actually do is just... nah. Such bad luck. And even when if... Wow! So I hope you actually like my own performance. And for whatever that is. It's just a whole halftime show before we can actually buffer from moving from the last playthrough to this one. And surely let's say it's kind of effective in its own accord. It was written that it's truly effective on its own accord. Now I think it's just been mildly recovered, but I don't even know. I should not take any risk. And any more other more weird, bizarre vocal acrobatics. Because if I just try hard and push me even harder later on, then pretty much I'm just calling for trouble. Or maybe it's just being a Piper Tiger and being more kooky than whatever I actually myself is. Or, yeah, I'm just gonna sacrifice a few of my ideals and get the things going. Nah. Sometimes I get the wrong stuff. Even though I'm intending the other good stuff with this. Something's actually telling me to just... And that's even... And I don't even just try to understand like how these bugs actually can be... Like those normal green bugs can actually kill in one hit. Is this a deliberate game design or... There's some greater agenda behind this. and that's kind of ironic, like how female slimes actually got less help, but male slimes are pretty much like a beast of stuff. Whoa! Oh shit! I was being chased by a fly. Not again! Why the freak is just trying to collect loot and then weird shit's gonna happen? Whoa! Nah. I don't need that. Nah, I don't need that though. I also don't need that, don't need that. Wow, thankfully this. Let me see it. Whoa! And now I should get a better sword. That's hell of a better sword. And now I'm more confident with this. Oh! And also got a new shatter along the way. And also pretty much like one thing I actually just want to share about stuff lately, because I pretty much like I just listened to one particular Christmas theme song, although not exactly Christmas festive vibes, but kind of like a weird satirical deconstruction of Santa Claus and stuff. Oh! I just hit that bug with an accident and ladder spawns. Whoa. That's cinchy. It's a good free real estate deal. Whoa. I just better not just gonna try to disturb these things. Or else I'm just gonna be in big trouble. I just try to damage these grabs before that, because people like if they pupate then it's just gonna be a major oof on my own end. Okay, let's just gotta use a bomb to blow up stuff. No. Just totally same things, I swear. Whoa. Yeah, with this stuff, with this newfound force blade, and pretty much I'm just gonna try to strike more sheaves with them and just hope flash more and then get more loot. Or for whatever reason that is. Pretty much like for a combat team run, all I do is just try to descend as many of the levels of the mines as possible. Then just right down the chimney. It's just more, everything's just gonna seem like Santa's descending from the chimney to deliver present. If I just sort of be the present to just, whoa, a shirt! But I don't think I'm in the market for shirt right now. But that's not without me just sort of taking some serious shit damage out of this. Whoa! And with a better run, surely with a better caliber sword, then we can actually just try to take down a slime or a grub. More efficient than normal. And wait! Free coal! And we're just gonna try to hit level 30 or 40 in the shortest time possible, in the greatest caliber possible. Oh! A book! Yeah, let's just gonna read it and see whatever inside. Whoa! Foraging experience! Nice! Even though it's just only level 29. And I don't think that's a good idea. Ah! Oh shit! I forgot that even as low as 12 HP, then they could pupate. And shit, here we go again. It's not a pleasant experience at all. Whoa! Such a nice pleasant thing to have. Even though this fucking fly is just gonna try to disrupt me from my own peace. Whoa! And here we go! Such absurd luck it is. Even though it's 8 in the evening already, so I must leave. Wait, 4 amethysts in one go. Pretty much like in the playthrough we have just been through. Then it's really like it's a blessing. But in here it's just kind of meaningless because, you know, I'm not romancing Abigail in the save. I'm romancing Mateo. For some immersive reason, so yeah, let's say if you just try to romance, and so let's say if you actually devote yourself to romancing someone in Stardew, then what would you do first? Repairing the bridge or trying very hard to get them to like 4 hearts for the flower dance, or both? Okay, I forgot this is a combat orient farm, so I have to just try to fend myself off monsters. Whoa! And also, meanwhile, I also need to try to look for monsters and try to just get some combat experience. Indeed it is. Like, on average, people would just gonna take until like year 2, until year 2 until the point that they can actually marry a character. Actually, having children with that spouse actually take longer. In fact, wait, where is that goddamn golem? Where's that goddamn golem? Oh, okay. Oh, here you are. Oh, die, motherfucker, then scram. Die, motherfucker, then scram. I totally just getting off the rails with this. Die, motherfucker, then scram and do whatever one hit. Or just get my pants full of jelly donuts. And then leave. I think there's a mod that actually allow you to technically marry, but it's it's more platinum manner. Like you can, like in theory, theoretically speaking, you did marry a character, but it doesn't actually comes with the perks of marrying someone. But at least you're not get plagued with kids and stuff, or kids, whatever you actually try to call them, as even derogatory epithets, which I don't even just want to say, because unless people are just gonna call me a dirty asshole for whatever matter it is. And here we go. And just spend another day, it's just gonna be cloudy. Oh! Just reading a book gonna just come up to level 4 forging and simply so nice. Whoa! 1,000 gold! Just 4 amethysts and then we get 1,000 gold in hand. Yeah, so pretty much like if you just want to, there's and that mod is called Platonic Friendship, and I mean Platonic relationship, and I mean that's too hard to remind. But its abbreviation is PPAF, so Platonic Partners and Friendship. Oh, okay. I finally remember that name, that mod's name. At long last. Sounds like it can be kind of forgetful, so maybe I'm not gonna dance with Mateo this time. Sorry. He's pretty much like he's a tough guy to crack though. So that's pretty much like it's just gonna explain like why I actually spend a lot of time in the mines, a lot of quality time in the mines with him, but yet still I'm still at 2 hearts with him. Like he's freaking difficult, what the heck? Okay, more mail, but I don't think I'm gonna have time for that. What I actually care is just watering my crops, doing my own chores for now. And so, like, if in the Platonic Partners and Friendship mods, then pretty much like if you propose to an NPC in a platonic way, then you won't ever have children. But hey, at least you don't even have Hey, at least you can actually just have more time, have more space to decorate your room with. Well, technically speaking, with children, you can still decorate the children's room if you want to, but that's another matter completely. Yeah, I mean not so expensive in Stardew, but to be strictly speaking, they are expensive in an aspect that you have to just spend some time to even look after them. Even though in the vanilla game, their friendship just stop decaying. They just relegate to mere trophies when they reach full hearts. But if you have mods installed, then you have to maintain other friendships there, and especially you have a mod that actually prevent friendship to stop decaying. Like, I mean, just keep friendship to decay. Whoa. Wait, I get any more colors from Marnie in this mail? Let's see what takes me to craft this one. Miscellaneous. Okay, Digo in color. Nah, this is just outright weird. I don't even have enough materials to even do this shit yet. But yes, though, just go with the flow. Just go in the flow and hit it. Because I don't even know about every single of my odds. Whoa! Even a regular dish got featured today. Sad I won't even just try to eat it all the way and then spawn a bunch of these to sell at the market. Whoa! And now the trees actually just try to block my path. Holy hell! This is just plain weird. And also, speaking of which, I better should even try to. If I get some geodes for now, then all I have to do is just, yeah, you know, go to the blacksmith, crack some of them up, and hey, presto! It's free minerals to donate to the museum, and then soon we're gonna meet with someone special, I guess. Whoa. Then it's gonna on my way to give the spaghetti to give the cucada spaghetti to to my own thing. Whoa! They like it. Okay, sorry, I forgot that Mateo isn't by for a while back. That's just like one of the mistakes. I think, theoretically speaking, yes, but I think to minimize issues with the polyamory sweet mod, no. And especially with a person like Mateo. Like, they come from a mod that actually has some custom romancing mechanics, so I cannot even just try to count on using a poly mod to build a harem. Why do you actually ask me to have a harem though? Is there some greater reason behind this? Also, on the meanwhile, I just can try to cheese my relationship with Mateo. Or maybe that's enough. For now. Or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna leave it mine. You really want to have a harem, don't you? I guess that you really just want to have harem no matter what, even though it's not a chance. Okay. In the previous floors, the flies are a major issue, but now there's bats. Pretty much like we are just going to on those spoopy man's face for this, man. And they just like hurt like flying rats, and that's numerous rats. And they are flying rats, no less. Even though that's a misnomer. Really? What do you want to say? Because even I cannot see the emoji, even though in other timeline I can actually just try to see it just fine. Whoa, 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 whoa! Go there! Whoa! We got a new shirt, so should I just try to bring it back home or something? I should really bring the shirt back home now. Hi, chat. No, what's the issue with my chat? I can't even see it. I think that's normal. It's not a bug. It's not a bug. Don't worry. I don't even know like why it's intended to be that. I think it's not. I think like whether it's show emotes or not. Actually, it's maybe up to Twitch back then or the network or whatever. I don't even understand. Or maybe my PC is running out of space. So maybe there's that. So pretty much like, if that's why I really need in the market for a beefier PC, to be fair. And now in the meanwhile, I just have to try to beat up some golems' asses as I just try to navigate down the mines, dig down and see whatever odds are there. Yeah. It's either like a networking bug, a bug on Twitch servers, or maybe network, or disk space, or whatever. Because I don't even know what it is, man. Okay. There's a geode. Okay. I gotta pick it up and just try to find a ladder, and then I'm gonna back out real quick and then go back to Clint to crack it because why not? Pretty much like that the news of Clint's being romanceable, then I have the excuse to romance him, really. Once he's romanceable. Nah. Like, why is it so freaking difficult to just try to get the whole ladder in this kind of floor? And oh shit. I guess I'm not just gonna try to reach Clint for today. Maybe just try to save all the geodes and then crack them all on tomorrow. Whoa. To be fair, it's just even mostly me sending stuff in chat. I'm just like, ah! Oh, there's a ladder over there. I completely forgot. I don't even know like where it's even there in the first place. So, okay. Let's just move. Let's just go over even though it's too late for me to just meet up with Clint. Let me see where he's at now. Clint. Whoa. Yeah, he's gonna head to the saloon at night. But all in the meanwhile, pretty much I'm just gonna try to sell my own excess stuff. And barely a scratch at all. Higher tower weapons mean that I actually can stand for longer in the mines. Whoa. Yeah, so just even have fun with your breakfast, whatever it actually means for you or whatever it is. I can actually try to just stomach and muster my thoughts on having a quality meal or quality time with whatever anything it is. How do you know the Western odds? It's just very discounting. Oh. It's change. But I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just not gonna train. Yeah! I would surely bring everyone to the kitchens for a free snack. So whatever it is, because just even hope you don't get poisoning from eating heavenly stuff. Because you know what? That stuff is so sweet that actually it's toxic to mortals. Ah shit. It seems like for the bush near the river, then I gotta get one item at a time. Oh, nah, this is just hella lame. Oh, every time I first enter the saloon, and I just gotta greet with Kinu's attention or boast. Well, should I just try to play an arcade to go to hit the arcade, or just wait at the saloon until Clint goes there? Or if possible, just try to just practice raising him to 10 hearts or 8 hearts of water possible in preparation for 1.7. Now that's what I actually aim for. Either I go for the mines or okay. Nah. I think we just okay. Thank goodness. Okay. Thank goodness. What? Oh my lord. Your father was a blacksmith. Your grandfather was a blacksmith, so yeah. It's pretty much like it's a family tradition. What? How do you know? I just hope that he's not gonna be mad at me for this. I don't even, I need to make sure that I make sure that I don't even actually give Clint stuff that he hates. Wait, since when does Sen actually have an umbrella hat? That's kind of weird. This isn't, it ain't even raining and he wears an umbrella hat. Let me check. Okay, Clint. Let me see what... Okay. Okay, I guess he dislikes most if not all flowers. What a stupid mistake. I just thought maybe I should try to take better research to Clintology more than anything else. Yeah. It's just a silly mistake that I tried to do. Like, I didn't even expect that Clint actually disliked flowers. Or at least that particular flower, it seems. Yeah. And this in dark case, I need to just try to look into the wiki again to validate my claims. Oh, and then here we go. It's just another shirt, another attitude collection, or another cosmetic item, whatever it is. And pretty much like I just gonna try to prowl this farm at night, either to clear up some junk or fight monsters. And that's all my point. And also check out the farm cave to see whatever we have in store here. After Demetrius set it up earlier on, at the beginning of this day's playthrough. Whoa! There's nothing. But at least it shows shows the one actually function as an additional query. So yeah, hooray for additional ores or additional mining stuff, because I have no other things to say about this. And this is here to block me. For sure. To block me for sure, man. It's getting so dark in here that I cannot even see a thing. Let's just see her kind of blessed or kind of nah. But in either way, I just try to use the last of my energy to get some more wood and then just try to craft some fence. Whoa! I think this is enough for a few fence, if you even so wish. The decorations, then wow, 90 of them. So now we just even have some of the skills to just try to fix. I mean, not exactly fixing the fence work, but try to add some stuff into here. And down as we go, we have to just try to make some space to assess this. Whoa, it's kind of late. But I still have the duty to lay down the rest of my fence. Or so it seems. And okay, we are near the point of exhaustion, so that's okay. I should really stop. Okay, here we go. I should stop. Okay, Just try to beat this golem again, and we're gonna try to finish with this thing. Oh, okay. Thankfully. Just go to sleep, it's just in time. And some good money to roll in. Yes. Indeed. It is something that we can actually shouldn't just try to expect for. Oh wait, what? I didn't mention that I actually talked with a certain Diana. Or Diana, whatever her name is spelled. Yes? What do you want? And another note, pretty much like I just gonna use these fertilizer. Vampire Clan, do you mean by Vampire the Masquerade setting or something? That pretty much like I cannot even tell because, you know, I surely have my own bias, and if you even just wanted me to say that, then pretty much like you're pretty much like you're gonna out of luck asking me out like for this. For any reason given. In terms of Vampire the Masquerade, I pretty much I don't even know because, yeah. I'm just a fresh blood to the whole setting of the game. Maybe if I just introduce it, then perhaps someone like Sebastian would actually just try to play this game instead of Dungeons and Dragons or its stand-in. The correct answer is the Sombra. What makes this clan so appealing to you, to be fair? I cannot. Sometimes I cannot just try to comprehend people's choice. But for whatever shits and giggles are there. I'm not wearing plans backwards. Did I just invent the whole method of moonwalking? Why trying to do farm course. Oh! Yeah, buckwheat is ready for harvesting. Yeah, sorry for that line though, but to be fair, I actually rooting for some crazy shit out there. If there's pretty much like this, there's a clan that actually function the same way as vampires does in my setting, then I'm absolutely sold. Isn't it? Sebastian maybe a Toriador. I must even try to guess like what this clan does that actually make it suit him. Like, I know he's a nerd, he's an emo, he's an whatever you try to call it, but like how come can he be a Toreador? He's not an artist, he's a nerd. He's a nerd, he's an emo, he's my babe, but I tried my hard to just try to abstain from him. So I should not be getting too hyped about him around this time. Yeah. I think like Elliot must be a Toreador. Yeah. Pretty much like we need some research on VTM lore sometimes really quick. Yeah. Just keep planting. And let's see what we're gonna get here. I just hope he's not gonna get Caesar out season. Okay. Just enough seeds to cover this area. Or maybe more than enough. One single base of spinach seeds left. It's your homework to read about all clans and a son wants a Sebastian. Okay, challenge accept. But for show, you can clearly guess Elliot's clan because yes, that's truly something I would even just try to do. And now in the meanwhile, just finish selling the buckwheat and finish selling some buckwheat and stuff. Yeah. Finish selling this stuff. Even though it's just measly money. And that's not even just what my point of being legit in all times. And one thing I must even try to say is that I just try too hard to just roaming the streets. I mean, not exactly roaming the streets, but roaming the town looking for a purpose, but sometimes I backtrack and just functioning on my own energy, which can be weird as all hell, and I don't even care. And I have a challenge in return for you. Then pretty much like you have to research Stardew lore, and then you just try to imagine whatever it is. If every single of them is assigned to a clan in VTM, or even whatever class they're assigned as in Dungeons and Dragons standard setting, or whatever it is, because pretty much like I cannot just deal with the whole hassle of that thing. Keep collecting petals, and that can still see I do. 6. Here we go. And pretty much like this is pretty much like on the whole my whole opportunity to just head to Clint and see how better we can do. Okay, let's see what his preferences are, or else I'm gonna end up with the worst mistake like yesterday. Ah! Oh shit! Like, why the freaking actually dislikes every single fucking flower? I pretty much like I feel so scammed reading this. I hope just get some like regular forageables like usual. Or just gonna hitch to the saloon for some stuff. Or sell the daffodils because, you know, just gonna save some space. And hey! I just didn't get like 20,000 gold in just this save file, and just in hope that I'm just gonna hit the whole 100,000 gold mark as in my other save that I'm trying to abstain because, yeah, you know, Sebastian. Yeah. Let's just get a spaghetti for him because, just in case. If you're in doubt, just gonna chuck the best items out there, okay? Chuck the best things available in this whole setting, okay? I don't even care at all. And here we go! Wait, you just say that anything is a fun gift, especially the stuff that he likes? It's just kind of nice to say. Yeah, I'm just gonna willing to pay him a fee to just crack some geodes. And I wonder that if he's made romanceable in 1.7, then how on earth should we even assess his own service after we are married to him? Yeah, the most obvious of things. Thank goodness. Okay, let's just rearrange the donations, like artifacts in one slot, and minerals in one slot, and pretty much anything else in another slot if they actually allow it. And on pretty much on my way to sell my stuff, and also, you know, try to eat. Yeah, pick up stuff to sell. Maybe sea salt. I don't even know like what happened if we just try to sell whole solid rock salt or clumps of salt or whatever it is in this whole setting. And so, what do you prefer if you try to... So if I actually open a Stardew session with okay, maybe not a Stardew session, but maybe a Rusa Pasha session. I mean, I'm gonna have one sometime soon, so if you're gonna try to host multiplayer with that, then It's up to you to just try to pick. It's up to you to find who's romance, because I don't even think that I'm just getting some attraction toward cave people out of everything possible, because that's just gonna be plain weird crazy, and I'm just not gonna not take any odds of this. And either way, we're just gonna get back to work and chop down some trees just to get some wood. And oh, I forgot that this save is all multiplayer compatible, so yeah. And pretty much, like, if you're stuck, and I'm gonna give you some wiki resource for you to look up at, although sometimes they are not complete in some aspects, especially with newer games like Fields of Mystria or Roots of Pacha. Oh, nah. Nah. I almost cut down a tree in the vicinity of a mushroom block. Nah. This is not worth it. This is not gonna worth it. And I don't even know, like, where should I even share info about what you need to just try to get started with these games. Maybe that's when I need to just try to make a Discord server on my own. Even though by no means a guarantee, pretty much, like, this is just some weird sheets. Weird sheets going on. Okay, let's craft 5 fence or so. Here we go, 5 fence. Yeah, and this is barely enough to cover all the area, so what I'm actually trying to do is just try to craft as many fence as possible, even though I'm not gonna exceed the whole result or stuff. And that surely is it. You still need to leave some space for some more additional stuff. Last we actually just waste a lot of energy when doing this. Investing. Always worth the investment. Good thing. The kind of good thing is that I actually spawn some food in, and then I just kind of restore it anyway. Just do it to restore some quick energy. It's enough for me to last for a few modern moments, but hey, that's better than nothing. Oh, the shits and giggle was plenty, because it makes me feel like it's all my own responsibility. Yeah. It's all my own responsibility to just, like, gather more wood and get more stuff to deal with, or to construct around the farm. Even though we also need to regularly get wood, because, you know, sometimes we can fence decay and it's not really a good thing. 1 gate, 2 gate, 3 gates. Oh, and that's enough! Like, just the right number. Just the right number. Just the right number. As expected. But still, we are on shortage of fence. Holy freak. I still need to master some of the fencing and gate techniques so that we can actually make a consistent field of fences. Oh shit. Here we come again. But also in the same time. Hey, free stuff. Hey, at least we gotta get some free stuff going on. And also at the same time, it's time to go back, get home, and get some more energy because this is getting tiring real quick. And it's 9 p.m. already. That's either this is either this is a way well spent or just a waste of time, depending on how you eventually feel about it. Maybe just gonna try to go to the flower dance, peek for a while in Pierce, pop up shop for festival, and then leave. Because I have no guts to ask someone to dance. And I don't even know if materials available to dance at all. That's the point. Sometimes we cannot see our base and at the dance unless they're from a fairly popular expansion mods. And then okay, 1, 2, there we go. Let's just hope that this is gonna be enough. I also have to craft some paths too because just gonna decorate some stuff. A fool is gonna play a trick on me and ask me to try to lay out some amazing cheese housing layout. And then here we go! Finally work is done for the day and oh okay, maybe not. And just try to fill these. Just try to put some stuff back on the chest and then go to sleep. Add some syrup in and this is feeling so good. Oh, sorry for just some weird tension. And so, if I actually open a Discord server, then I think I'm pretty much I need a whole column to just advise or even teach the member how to play some of the games I play. Even Toho! I just even need to just teach you how to play Toho to see how great the game is. Okay. If I watch the cooking TV show every single day, then I just want to defeat the point of it. Yeah, sure. For sure, my ninja. The reason I say ninja because I cannot say the other word for obvious reasons. Wait, hold up. Wait, spots? I didn't expect that the spots are ready to harvest by today. Yeah. But in other words, pretty much that's something that we should not say lest we want extreme backlash, so... yeah. Ninja is one of the best euphemisms for that. Yeah, you know the word that rappers like to throw left and right. Especially like black rappers, but then again, it's not in our territory to say that word out loud unless we want major backlash regarding it. And for sure enough, I'll never use it. And also, you also should not say it either because lest we want the stream to be banned for whatever reason there. Oh, some good money, but make sure that I have some spots going on. Okay, just gonna sell anything but one spot. Nah, anything but one spot is good enough. And just gonna plant the rest of the stuff here. Oh. It's still in spinach is still in season. Let me see if it's gonna be in season or actually in season or not. Maybe yes, maybe no, but it's all depending on my own timeline. If the timing actually allows me to stream for longer, then yeah, maybe just pretty much I'm gonna complete the day then end the stream. That would be nice, though. And to see how well I planned my own small plot of farmland. I'm pretty much in the save and should clear about this. Oh! So, okay. Have a nice day. And also, pretty much like the stream is about to end, so yeah. No problem. De nada. And here we go. De nada. And here we go. Almost everyone is here. Like everyone from the main East Scarpland, they're here. It truly is. I actually had some tacos beforehand. But maybe not. I did have tacos, but maybe not. What? Because I am baffled with this. Okay, auf Wiedersehen. Oh, maybe I don't understand. Okay, so pretty much like I must even just confirm that Matteo is not available for dancing in this bear. Okay, then go to Pierre's and buy some stuff. Okay, get a tub of flour and a cosmetic scarecrow because why not? I know I have a lot of money in this prospect, but oh no, this is just gonna try to solve it. Yeah, all the dance in this whole thing is script, so pretty much like that's just gonna try to meet this purpose. I don't even know who else will dance here though. Most of Sunberry's president don't even mind, they just don't even want to dance. I mean, they are not available for dancing. So pretty much like, okay, I'm out, peace! Because my bae is in here, so that's... Oh, wait, Adam, what are you doing here? Like, what is he doing here? For freak's sake. Oh, I cannot go back, so I got to witness the whole dance in its whole entirety. Which is kind of like one of the most embarrassing things though when we are single, we are not ready for dancing yet. We are single, we are... You know... I cannot... whatever words to describe this. Maybe there must be some better theme music for this occasion. What if we put on a disco track and then everyone start dancing to a whole kick-ass beat? That would be nice. And Clint is there. But anyone. If only if we dance with him or whatever. In the 0.17 update because you know he's gonna be romantic on that update, so what a day it is. So just gonna put the scarecrow back here and go to sleep and then end the stream proper. Oh wow! Yes, in the stream we can actually easily hit the 1,000 gold mark. Yeah, you can surely get a point. Like it's just a few crop harvests and then we can get 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold real quick. So okay, here you go. That's the whole sum of it. That's the whole, pretty much like that's the whole good sum of it. So okay, toodles.